Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel, I'm Bella, and today I'm going to be reviewing issue 60 of Warhammer Conquest. Okay, in issue 60 you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 more Poewalkers to add to your clan, and you get the opportunity to build one more Plague Guard Space Marine, but you have an alternate build, so we're going to do that together later. First, we're going to have a look at the magazine, then we're going to have a look at the Poewalkers, then we're going to do the alternate build, possibly. Okay, so this is issue 60, Poewalkers Arise. So, in this issue, we have got Chaos Knights Showcase, A Glorious History, the Restless Dead, the Restless Dead again, and the Parting Blow. Okay, so we've got Forces of Chaos, Chaos Knights, and their showcase. Then we've got A Glorious History of the Space Marines. Then we've got Death Guard Reinforcements. Now, on the first of how to build, you get this version of the Death Guard model, and you get this version of the Death Guard model. And we're going to do that alternate build in a moment. Here are how to build all 10 of the Poewalkers. So there's this one, that one, that one, that one. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 and 10. And that's what you should have with your Poewalkers. We will look at the models over there in a moment. And then you've got those 2 alternate builds. Then you've got how to paint them. So they use blue. And there's the 2 alternative ones. Highlighting, basing your Poewalkers and Plague Marine, and then that's what they look like when they're finished. Then you've got Retreat from Kalon in the missions, and the Parting Blow is Death Guard Deployment Zone, which is War Zone Map 3 and War Zone Map 2 put together, so that should be quite cool. Then you've got in issue 61 and issue 62 the scenery and terrain for your war mat and your battle mat, your new one, because you've had 1, 2, 3, and that'll be battle mat 4. So the terrain in issue 61 and 62 is for that. Let's have a look at the Poewalkers, because some are just absolute genius. My particular favourite is this one because it looks like a hospital doctor gone nuts in his little coat. And then you've got random ones that just are sort of loads of tentacles spewing out everywhere on that side. And then on this side, so you can see their backs, they've got a nice variety of poses and weapons, ranging from jagged swords to hammers, to mallets, to bayonets, to guns. So they're going to be quite fun to paint, I think. So that's the Poewalkers. Now we move on to this. So the only thing, so these 3 grey pieces came from another issue of Warhammer Conquest. With this issue, you've got the other head, the front, and the gun, and the shoulder, which is the only piece that it doesn't matter which model you build. So we've got a choice between head A or head B. And I'm actually going to go, see, look, head B's got a really cool mouth on it, if you could focus. But I'm actually going to go with head A. So I'm just going to glue that on. So there I have, put his head on. Now I've got to choose his front. I can either go with this one, it's got some dents, or I can go with this one and it's got some metal and a tentacle. I think I'm not going to go with that one. I'm going to put that one in my bit box and I'm going to go with this one. So I'm just going to put this on now. So there I have, put his head on. Now I've got to choose his front. I can either go with this one, it's got some dents, or I can go with this one and it's got some metal and a tentacle. I think I'm not going to go with that one. I'm going to put that one in my bit box, and I'm going to go with this one. So I'm just going to put this on now. So here he is with his front. I've just got to decide on the gun and whether I'm going to go with horns and bullets like that. And it actually reminds me of similar to a chainsaw, or whether I'm going to go with this one like that. And actually I'm just not going to go with that one. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to do the shoulder. I'm going to put those on, and then I'm going to... So this is what I've chosen for my Death Guard Plague Marine. So I think he looks quite cool. He looks absolutely nothing like the two options in here though, in issue 60, because he is like a combination between the two. So he's not this dude here, because I didn't like that dude's head, and I didn't like the gun because I thought it looked boring. I did like the armour from this one though, so I gave him that. And I liked the horns on his head because I felt it matched, and it would even up both sides, because if I just did that he wouldn't have the horns, even though he did have a horn on his head. It just didn't look right. So whizzing on, because that's what they're supposed to look like there, but I've actually gone for this gun, this head, and the chainmail armour under there, rather than the flap. So that's interesting. So I'm just going to put him here and put him at the top. Move those dudes over there. Let's have a good look on the lazy Sue, because we can. So it looks awesome. Hope you've enjoyed this review of Warhammer Conquest. Please like, comment and subscribe, and thanks for the support.